would believe me? This is a question that I get frequently. It is often said with an undertone of dark humor, though the person asking it couldn't really be more serious about the question. Fear is hard to overcome, especially when that fear is rooted in two different soils. One being how society will see the person when their experiences are divulged, the second being the fear of experiences themselves. It cuts to the heart, this question, especially to someone who knows all too well how it feels to worry about what other people will think, and how it feels to keep an experience or multiple experiences with an impossible, unseen world to oneself. You feel as if you can't tell your family, you can't even tell your closest friend. Perhaps you already know because you already know their feelings on the topic of the paranormal, but you also feel completely alone. You've seen something or heard something or had an encounter that has shaken your beliefs to the core, and there's no one you feel you can tell or trust with it. I've been there. It's taken me a long time to get to where I'm sharing my experiences and thoughts on YouTube, and even now I wonder what total strangers who are watching my videos are thinking of me. But remember, we are in an age when paranormal investigation teams are legion, and certain landmark locations throughout the United States and the world are owning their hauntings and exposing them to all through television shows like Ghost Hunters, My Ghost Story, and many, many more. This is a time when paranormal investigation is at the top of its game, and the field is promising much more by way of equipment, scientific developments, and investigation techniques. The unseen and the unknown has lots to offer us, and we want to discover the secrets and make fear disappear. So who would believe you? Lots of people. In fact, you probably have more than one person around you, friend or stranger, who has experienced a ghost or unexplainable experience. But if you are still wary of telling someone you actually know, you can look up local paranormal investigation groups. You can reach out to them, even if you don't want an actual investigation. Most teams would be happy to discuss your experiences with you, or just be a listening ear. It's what we're here for. If you're ready to talk to someone else but are still a little worried, put feelers out there. Ask your friend or chosen confidant if they've ever seen a ghost or if they've ever had a paranormal experience. If they ask you why you're asking, you could either tell them your story outright or just shrug and say, no reason, just curious. Or, well, I was watching this episode of Unexplained Mysteries. Those statements alone could yield a pretty cool discussion, and maybe at some point you can tell your friend what you've seen. Chances are your friend will be extremely open to your experiences and will do their best to be accommodating. If your friend laughs at you, it isn't your fault. You cannot change their frame of mind on certain topics, but you can find someone else to talk to. Don't let one person's negative or taunting reactions keep you from finding a friend you can openly discuss your experiences with. Keep trying. There will be that one friend who will happily be your paranormal sounding board. Some people are lucky enough, or in their minds unlucky enough, to be born into a family supporting all kinds of psychics, clairvoyants, empaths, and mediums, and in these cases probably won't feel the need to find someone else to talk to about this. But those families are not the norm, so how to tell your family you see ghosts? Sometimes it's just as easy as a conversation. Telling your mother you might yield interesting stories about a grandmother or aunt who could also see spirits. Of course, you won't always get that lucky, but you should, in most cases, be able to talk to your family about it. Some of them might not be believers in the paranormal, but they will still listen. If you're still at a loss, you can send me a message. I will happily help you out, even from a long distance. You can message me over YouTube, or go to the TAS blog and use my contact forms. That's what I'm here for. Remember, no matter who you choose to tell, you aren't crazy. You're just, shall we say, differently gifted, and it's okay if you're scared. And it's okay if you want it to stop. It's okay to want help. Just reach out.